everybody, and welcome to Live with Roger Hanson. Today we are we're going to dive into the ancient deities of what is known as the Canaanite culture and civilizations. We're going to find out first who Baal was, as well as the story behind the mod. Now, like I've said before, if you'd like to join this conversation, you're welcome. All you gotta do is click on the Jitsi link, which is provided for in my live stream with Roger Hanson on Rumble in the chat. I believe it's in the description too, not quite sure. But it's there in the chat too, so all you have to do is click on it and you come in. Hello, Karma. How are you doing?
I'm good. Let me put my headphones in because I'm out here in these streets and it's a little loud.
Okay, I finally I just went ahead and finished up the introduction and everything, so we're good to go.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and mute this loud for you.
Oh, we're good. It's already done. So we can get right into it.
Oh, okay.
I also want to mention too that we do have the links and everything available on minds.com. Later on, everything will be posted on YouTube, Odyssey, and BitChute. Well, I don't know about BitChute, but I know Odyssey and YouTube, so... Let me...
Does BitChute publish it automatically, or do you have to do something special to get it to publish on BitChute?
Well, BitChute's been publishing my main YouTube channel, which I have branded accounts, and this goes on my Praetorian account on YouTube. So it doesn't do that. You got some weird noise going on.
That's what I was telling you. I'm about to mute. I'm out here in the streets. It's gonna be loud. I'm just gonna listen today. You can talk and I'll chime in when I can. But okay. I'm about to mute my phone so
it sounds really weird, like it's raining or something. It's like, but I figured we should start from the basics, from where we were, and start out with either Baal or Mott. I know that me and you were both fascinated with Mott. But I also think maybe we should cover Baal, kind of go through some stuff, see if anything stands out this time, and then go right into Mott, because just so we have everything covered.
Yeah, and I feel like we read something that Mott and Baal might be somewhat similar to each other. Like, yeah, I remember reading that a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm. I think they battled one another, didn't they?
Oh, see, I don't remember that much. It might have been, but I just know we were already studying Baal, and then it's like they're like the same deity to the extent. They're like the same deity to the extent because they both deal with the afterlife.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'll go ahead and start the reading. I got this off of Wikipedia. Usually I don't use Wikipedia, but a lot of the people that we've been talking to use it. They're real popular on it. And I'm not really impressed in the last few years about Encyclopedia Britannica after some of the stuff I've read on there lately, so I'm okay with it. So here it goes. Baal was a title and honorific meaning owner, lord in the Northwest Semitic languages spoken in the Levant during antiquity. From its use among people, it came to be applied to gods. Scholars previously associate the theonym with solar cults and with a variety of unrelated patron deities, but inscriptions have shown that the name Baal was particularly associated with the storm and fertility god Hadad. in his local manifestations. The Hebrew Bible includes use of the term in reference to various Levantine deities, often with application towards Hadad, who was decreed as a false god. That use was taken over into Christianity and Islam, sometimes under the form of Beelzebub or in demonology. Now see, Beelzebub is what Karma was talking about the other day. We were getting into the conversation about Beelzebub. And I remember hearing it and we went through this, but that is one of the higher demons within the hierarchy of the Christian pantheon when it comes to demons and the ones that Satan is supposed to control, I guess. But Hadad is
you said Satan is supposed to control?
Yeah, Beelzebub. Beelzebub is actually a demon. He's not really Satan himself. Like Satan has like a group of demons that are like his chain of command. So
yeah,
that's what Hadad was turned into by Christianity and Islam. He was turned into Beelzebub in demonology. So
this is Canaanite history with Baal and Mot.
Yeah, and Baal is usually referred to as Hadad or Adad or Isker. And that's the
I remember that Hadad. We were reading about that last week. Yeah.
In Sumerian, he was the storm and rain god of the Canaanite and ancient Mesopotamian religions. He was attested in Abla as Hadad in c. 2500 BCE from the Levant. Hadad was introduced into Mesopotamia by the Amorites. So that is where I was talking about. It's interesting with the Amorites because I think eventually we need to go and discuss the Amorites and kind of get into Hadad right there and see where that goes with it, because I remember hearing stuff about the Amorites with Sumerian and Assyrian writings, so I think that would be something to revisit later on. And Beelzebub, I knew we talked about this somewhere before too, and it popped up again. At least we caught that, or I caught that, I don't know. And here is a picture of Baal, Beelzebub, the evil demon that's out there haunt you. Does he look tough to you, Karma?
Hold on, I'm looking. I'm about to look now. I just had to pull my phone out. It's in my pocket. I don't see him.
Yeah, I mean, switch
I just
him
see
over.
the chat.
Let me switch him over. That way you get a good look at this horrible, horrible monster. You see that horrible guy?
Oh my God. Chills on my spine.
He's just a horrible guy, ain't he? Just look at that demon. He's out to do horrible things to you. That Canaanite god. So this one is Baal with raised arms. This is 14th through the 12th century BC, found at ancient Ugarit. That's Rosh Hashanah site, a city at the far north of the Phoenician coast, Lavry, Paris. Okay. I'm going to back out of those so that we can get into the etymology. Now, the spelling of the English term Baal derives from the Greek Baal, which appears in the New Testament and Septuagint. and from its Latinized form Baal, which appears in the Vulgate. These forms in turn derive from the vowel-less Northwest Semitic form BL, Phoenician and Punic, and some weird symbols. The Reformation to denote any idols, icons of the saints or the Catholic Church generally. In such contexts, it follows the anglicized pronunciation and usually omits any mark between its two A's. In close transliteration of the Semitic name, the Ayin is represented as Baal. An Ayin is the 16th letter of the Semitic script, including Phoenician Ayin O, Hebrew Ayin. I shouldn't say these because these are like symbols and not anything.
Actual words.
Yeah, I'm following through, so at least people can see the symbols, and I put it on widescreen with the stream, so it's easier to see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's represented as Baal. In the Northwest Semitic languages, Ugaritic, Phoenician Hebrew, Amorite, and Aramaic, the word Baal signifies owner, and by extension, Lord, a master or husband. Cognates include the Akkadian Belu, Amharic Baal, and Arabic Baal. Baal, B-A-A-L, right here. And
yeah, I thought that was the standard spelling. There's more than one. I didn't know.
Well, most of them look the same. They just have different punctuations, really. Like here, it's just B-A-A-L, no punctuation. Then over here, you've got the punctuation above the first A. And then down here, you got the punctuation in the middle of them. It's basically
B-E-L-U, I see that one.
Yeah. Seems more important for where the punctuations are in these kind of pronunciations, but they're basically the same name.
Which is crazy, because if you think about it, it make it seem like it's so separate, but that's that whole separate but equal thing, where everything is connected, but we like to make it seem like it came from this religion or this religion. It's like they all came from the same starting point.
Mm-hmm. And then they say Baal, which is B-A punctuation, and then the L still serves as the word for husband. In modern Hebrew and Arabic, for husband in modern Hebrew and Arabic respectively. They also appear in some contexts concerning the ownership of things or possession of traits. Now, this is what I was talking about. Like, there's the masculine form and the feminine form, okay? And you can tell the difference in this time period and before, because it went from the feminine form to the masculine form, and you can see it in a lot of the writings. So, but let me go ahead and read this. The feminine form is Ba'Allah, Hebrew, Arabic, meaning mistress in the sense of a female owner or lady of the house, and still serving as a rare word for wife. Suggestions in early modern scholarship also included comparisons with the Celtic god Belinus. However, this is now widely rejected by contemporary scholars, and Belinus is an ancient Celtic healing god. The cult of Belinus stretched from the Italian peninsula to the British Islands, with a main sanctuary sanctuary located at Aquila in the Adriatic coast, or on the Adriatic coast. Through Interpretatio Romana, Belanus was often identified with Apollo, although his cult seems to have preserved a... Yeah, I'd have to click on that. But yeah, that's interesting. But it was rejected by the scholars. We could go over that later on and see what that's all about. That's actually pretty interesting. Sound like a plan?
Indeed it does.
Alright.